Today we're going to be checking out the Ryobi 40V expanded 15-inch cordless string trimmer. The kit here includes the 40V 4 amp hour battery, which is the larger battery. And there we go. Yeah, we got a really nice rubber grip here. And then here's our trigger, and this is actually variable, so depending on how much you push, it's how fast it goes. It's not just on and off. And the safety thing is quite nice also. Very convenient. Alright, then we have the pole, and we need to go ahead and cut off those zip ties. That's basically how it looks like. So at the end of the pole we have like this clamping mechanism. Seems like a self-locker. It's kind of nice. So let's go ahead and grab our trimmer head here. There's a little cap on the back of it. Pull it out. And there's actually grease in there, and that's why I had the cap. And then we're going to simply just insert it into here. And there is like a little ball pin that you have to push right here, or maybe just kind of force it a little harder, it should snap in. And so you want the little ball pin to come out of one of these holes. So if you're going to use it just straight, you can, but if you're going to use like an edger, you could flip it around by pushing on the ball and then turning it to the side like this. So we're going to go back to normal here. Now we just need to tighten it. And that's it. It's ready to go. It's actually quite simple. And it's got a pretty good length to it too. And I definitely like that it's straight and not curved at the end. So for the next part, we need to install our handle. So the handle should install easily also. There's a little wing nut here. And depending on which side you are, lefty or righty, you can see that this is offset, so you can put it one way or the other. So if you're going to hold it with your left hand, you want more of it to be on that side. And if you're going to be holding it with your right hand, you want more to be on this side. So it's nice that they designed it for both applications. Alright, so yeah, you're just going to set it in there. And we're going to put this bracket in there, and then just kind of folds over. You can put the wing nut on back on. So the wing nut itself is plastic, which is not crazy about. Wish it was metal, but maybe it's good enough. So that's how the handle goes. So I'll adjust it later as when I hold it. I kind of know exactly where I want it. It's quite easy to adjust. Very nice. So far this thing's feeling really good. Alright, so for the last part we need to install this guard here. And that should be quite simple. There's already a bracket here. It looks like there's a bolt here. So it's simply going to go in there like that and then fold over. And then the bolt clamps it down. So it does look like you're going to need either a flat screwdriver or some kind of wrench. Alright, that's it. This thing's really solid in there. So there are blades that cut off the excess string right here, and they're taped. So maybe you want to remove that tape. And also there's tape over here. Alright, so that looks like that's pretty much it. Now this is a little bit long. Let's see if we can put it in a bit. There we go. So it was just a little bit long, it was going to get cut off, so I just pushed and twisted this thing that way to reel it back in a bit so it doesn't get cut off. Alright, looks good. I guess now we need to just wait for the battery to charge, and we'll give this thing a little test run. Alright, and to put the battery on is as simple as sliding it in. Just like that, and it clicks in. Alright, so we got the battery connected, and I'm over here by some grass that we need to cut, and you guys can see it's pretty tall. Well, let's check out how this variable trigger works. So I'm just going to push it a little. And that's basically the slowest it goes. And the noise, you know, it's got a whiny sound to it. So I'm going to go faster and faster. That's full throttle. So it goes pretty quick. Alright, let's cut some of this grass here. So yeah guys, as you can see, it has plenty of power, and I'm actually quite impressed with it because it doesn't seem to be lacking in at least the grass that I got over here. So yeah, I'm quite happy with this thing, and I think it's going to do perfectly of what I needed to do.